Fire Archer, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, no, Venus, even Cross Vultures. These are the messages that we have for you for October, November, and December 2020. We're going to begin with the tea leaf fortune cards with one card for October, please. One card for October 2020. One card for October 2020. Thank you. One card for November 2020. Okay. And one for December 2020. Okay. The bottom of the deck is a boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So this is about doing the work, putting your boots on and getting out there and handling the business. It requires boots to wade through it. You're wading boots. You got to wade through some stuff. We have for October the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Oh, as harvest season is coming up, the darker vibrations, lower vibrations, trying to interfere with your manifestation and materialization. Okay, cards, basically. Yeah, I don't want to shuffle that way. All right. Why is the club here for Sagittarius? Why is the club here for Sagittarius? Okay. The Ace of Swords. Yes, somebody is trying to be forceful with you. They're telling you what they want you to do, and I feel like you're not falling for it. November, fears, worries, and tense situations. Ooh, and that's a dagger. So we have weapons, the Queen of Wands. This is looking like a stressful situation because of creative process, your creative development, your creative arts. Bird flying news is on the way. So I feel like October, it starts. November, it gets stronger. And I feel like if it's not the end of November, then December is a breakaway. But let's see, what is this news that this bird is carrying? Show me the news of this bird, please. A card for the news of the bird. What this bird got to say to Sagittarius in December? Ooh, the devil is in reverse. You have overcome the devil. Get behind me, Satan. You have overcome that energy. Two of Cups is in reverse. This is probably your love life we're talking about. Got Two of Cups coming out. What I feel from this is like there's this awareness coming up into your life, into your consciousness between October and December that is about having to go for what you want, stand up for yourself. I feel like the boot is very much a stand up for yourself because this connection, this ain't working. We are not on the same page. We are not seeing eye to eye. This is not, do not pass go. Why do we have this club and Ace of Swords in October? Because the Chariot. This is you taking back control of your life and deciding, well, this way isn't working for me. I'm going to have to go my own way. Because you're knowing, like you're telling somebody, look, what's happening here is you probably, what you're telling somebody is what's happening here is stressing me out. Cannot live with this stress. And so regardless of what they do, where they're trying to bring their troubles to you with this club energy, I feel like you are, you're getting past that. You're like burning rubber on the situation. It brings to mind the song, Burn Rubber for the Catman. Oh my God, it's middle of the day. Stop yawning. The yawning is like symbolic in your reading about, I'm just tired of this. What are the things that are happening? So show me what is happening that is causing this stress. I feel like it causes you to have headaches. The talk. It's like always talking about nothing at all. And I feel like the talk is always very destructive conversation and destructive connections, and you don't want to be roped in. You don't want to be pulled into these destructive connections. You already know that it's not for you, so you're creating distance between them. It's like, yeah, I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. You say your truth, you get balanced, and you move forward. Let's see, the dagger and the Queen of Wands, we have judgment. As you judge yourself, so shall it be compensated unto you in 2020. And so with that, it's like you have to break away. You know you have to do something here. And this is the final decision. I feel like you're thinking it's coming onto you, your consciousness in October, that, look, this is not going to go where I had hoped it would. This is not really what I was looking for. This is not what I was, this is not what I signed up for. And you're going to make your breakaway, because this is the straw that breaks the camel back. And it feels like an attack when it happens. I get the feeling of somebody who, it seems like every time they seem so innocent. They seem so innocent, or at least the way they explain themselves away is so innocent, right? Well, I didn't know. I just didn't know that I could, or I didn't know that I should, or I didn't know what you'd say, or blah, 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 blah. Oh, I didn't think that was a problem. And it's like, you know that they're planning and plotting these things. You see it. You can see it, and you know it. And so the dagger is always kind of a hidden weapon, right? So it's like, look, I've been holding on to this truth. We're about to let it out, let it loose on you. Like this truth right here that we ain't talked about is coming out. I also feel like in this image of the dagger, there's rain there, you know. I feel like you could be spending some time crying out of sheer frustration, because you feel like no matter what you say to try to overcome these obstacles and challenges, it's just, you feel like you're not getting anywhere, because this is you realizing, well, I have to do something different. And what is the one different thing that I haven't tried yet? Oh, yeah, that full release. And that's where the judgment card comes in. That's where you come into the realization, like, I've got to actually release this. So let's see about the bird flying and the devil. Give me a card. Okay, here it is. Ooh, the 6 of staves. That's the march. That's the march. It's your turn to be recognized, accomplished, successful. You successfully overcoming the devil. The Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the Clarifier's deck. So this is about you being aware of what your boundaries are, setting boundaries, honoring boundaries, and making sure that you stand up for your boundaries and not allow others to trample your boundaries. I want to pull some runes over your spread. I hadn't done this for the other signs yet, so I hope that if you watch this, you understand we're just following that guidance we get. Okay. So Spirit is stepping in for you in October and November. They're going to make you get the gotta take a dump urge to take some action. You will, by December, you will take that action or you'll get the blessings for taking action. But there's a lot of things that are unseen here as far as why things are the way they are and where this is going to take you. And I feel like this is calling for courage to make the decision, even though there are unknowns here. So let's see what runes we have here. This is a rune of power and energy. Yeah, this situation is gaining momentum in October. It's creating a shock because it's so much energy being built up. It's like walking across the carpet, dragging your feet, and then before you know it, you're going to get shocked. So because you're walking, you're in motion, and somebody's dragging their feet and doesn't want to move, it's creating friction, it's creating static, energetically, okay? Spirit is going to show you, with Tewas, Spirit's going to show you the way to victory in this. You're going to be spiritually inspired to do this, okay? And I feel like you're definitely going to make a decision that you got to move on from this, because you can see how this energy that was here was reflecting in you now. And now this, with this overcoming the devil, you can expect in your 3D experience new things opening up that are very prosperous for you, things that are a building and lead to long-term wealth and stability for you, because you make this decision to break free and take Victory Road. This situation ain't gonna change. This person ain't gonna change unless you change it up on them. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer with the Chariot card here. If you're dealing with the Cancer, your advice is the Three of Swords. You got to accept the truth that hurts like a bit so that you can be set free, because only through accepting that truth will you be set free. Somebody's dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. If that's you, then your advice is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's no more creation in this situation. You've got to leave it alone. Message. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, then the advice for you is it's time for a new adventure. You need to get out there. You need to put yourself out there. You need to be willing to take the risk to put yourself out and try something different. Somebody needs to just simply move or move on. And this is post-graduation for you. You did some leveling up in clearing yourself of this low vibrational experience. If you're dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because of the Queen of Wands here, the advice for you is to honor your spiritual authority. Focus on the life lessons that you've learned from the situation. And apply to college, apply for that loan, apply for that internship, but apply more than anything else you apply for. Apply the use of all these life lessons you've been learning, because they are very valuable and they will serve you well in the days and weeks and months to come. As you're wrapping up 2020, I feel like this is weeding out something that you have been holding on to since 2019 that is overdone its stay and has become toxic or violent, even with the weapons here. These are two weapons. We have two weapons. Sagittarius, if you're in a situation where you're being battered, bruised, or beaten on, literally, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, time to cut that off because it's draining your energy. With all that being said and done, until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.